I was recently talking to Adam Van Horn on Facebook about some technology things, and we were going back and forth about new technology and how I don't like to be the guinea pigs for manufacturers when they come out with new products, and we like to install products that are tried and true. And one of his concerns was that I'm not being a good steward to the community, the community that we're a part of, and or my customers, based on the fact that the newer technology may not be something that we want to demonstrate because of our business model. And he brought up a good point, and that's the question: do you have to be a good steward in the community with which you work? And that could go down to personal as well too. Do you have to be a good steward in life? And one of the things that I look at, one of my relatives said a long time ago, and it's just, I can't save the world. There are a lot of people out there. There's one person that make a huge difference, but it may be a cause that is a larger cause, and that's what allows them to make a big difference. For instance, the ongoing debate on whether climate change is being affected by man. So you may have one or two people out there that can effectively push that agenda because it's something that affects us all. But maybe something like animal rescue doesn't necessarily affect us all. Different societies have different opinions and feelings towards animals, and maybe that's not something that in your community or in your life that you need to be a good steward of. But think about it from that perspective, which what I told your relative told me: you can't save the world. So even if all of these issues are relative to your community, to you as a person, you can't focus 100% of your energy on all the causes. I can only have so many causes. Now, it just so happens that one of the causes that I have is my work. And I have done a lot of stuff to actually push certain agendas in the electronic access control community, such as education for technicians, such as educations for end users and installer, and the safety aspect of it on the electromechanical side of it as well too. And those are causes that I have. But I want you to know that's not important for you to be a good steward in the community with which you work. You may work at a hotel or something like that. That doesn't mean that you have to go to all the hotel trade conferences that there are out there. But as I was telling this particular person, is that he is a responsible member for his community, and he felt that I wasn't acting as a responsible member for my community. Well, we all handle stewardship in a different way. For me, I created a safety organization that had a crazy, ridiculous goal, which was to make every gate in the world safe. All right, that's an insane, ridiculous goal. The only way that I can do that, because I can't physically test the gates, is make it attractive for companies and technicians to promote safety within their business. And in order for them to do that, they need to have a plan, a script that they can go by and use the standards in their municipalities, their cities, their states, their countries to implement that in the systems that I provide for you that give you the language. They don't give you the actual safety guidelines to go by, because those change geographically. Louisiana, I was teaching a class there this week, and Louisiana has a statewide licensing regulation for all automatic gate operator installers. And if I'm correct at this time, there's no other states that actually have that. So their regulations in their organization is different than what I have here in Texas. But the point being is that we have a safety organization that goes out and promotes systems to where you can go to your customers and say, okay, every quarter we're going to come. I want you to invite all the friends and family and all your neighbors, and we're going to talk about gate safety. And I have a program just to do it. We're going to make it fun for kids, and we're going to tell them where they need to physically be on the property when the gate opens, and so on. So that was an important thing for me, safety. So Adam, his concern is that that's not enough. So I also pointed at, like the last fence tech that I went to, I gave out books that I wrote. I gave them out for free. They were on how to make money in the video surveillance industry and adding a new product to your product line, such as video surveillance. And he was concerned that, those are not the right attributes to be a good steward in your industry. And my point to him is that's what I consider to be a good steward. But you know what? I can't do everything. I can't make every cause my cause. And I caution you to do the same thing. Don't necessarily, just like in marketing, don't necessarily get attracted to the new, shiny cause of the time. Pick your causes, what you have time to dedicate your energy to and your life to, and what's important to you, and pick that as your cause. Stewardship is going to be different to different people, but don't let those people focus you in their direction. If this is their big cause, that doesn't necessarily have to be your big cause as well too. You can contribute to it, you can add your opinion to it, but dedicating your time and your mind and all of that stuff may not be right for you. So is stewardship important? Well, one, it is important if it's important to you. If it's not important to you, then don't waste your time on it, and don't let other people determine what being a good steward is for you.